Michi, I can't be late to the stream. I'm working at the forge, or would you rather me being safe and get really hurt? Also, how am I crazy if I prioritize my safety first?
What the fuck? Please focus on your work. Hello? Wake up, chat. Wake up. Wake the f up. Sorry, chat. NFS is making me work. Shaking my head. Shaking my head, NFS. Hey, chat. While I'm doing this, I just have to, like, do some settings real quick. While I'm doing this. Hold on. Can you boo NFS? Thank you. And boo Michi, hello? Why me? What the f did I do?
Girl, if I could do it, I'd do it myself.
Well, I'm perfectly capable of doing this. I'm perfectly capable. Look. Check. Boom. There we go. Okay, it's done. Oh, Warida, you see that, chat? Can I have a round of applause for typing in my keyboard? That is hard work. That is hard work. Wow. Some people say that streaming is easy. Wrong. I had to type /command. Yeah. I know. Average streamer. Guys, when people say that streaming is easy, it's wrong. Okay, streaming is really fucking difficult. I had to type. You're telling me that streaming is easy? Shaking my head. You know what time I had to wake up every day? And go to bed every day? Having to sleep for 20 hours a day? Beating my meat. You know how hard it is to beat my meat and go to bed? Shaking my head, chat. It's a difficult life out here. You know, one of these days... Holy shit, chat. I have a story to tell you. That's kind of fucked. It's kind of fucked. But I don't think I've ever told you the story because it was like, I kind of oopsied. I have this bad habit of making jokes that are like I will sarcastically go like, oh guys, streaming is such a hard, like it's a difficult job, okay? People that say that streaming is easier, oh, you don't know what it's like to be a streamer. I have to wake up every day at 1 p.m. and then I go to bed at 6 p.m. You know what I had to do today? Talk and type on the keyboard. You know how difficult that is? Like, I like to say shit like that. I don't mean it, but I just say shit, right? Now here's a funny little story. A little story time for you guys. So one time, I was hanging out with a group of friends. Oh, yeah, yep. So it's like a friend group thing. And obviously over time, like, have you ever had a group chat? Let's say like it started off with 3 people. And then one guy brings another person to like hang out that day. And then another person brings another person. So it's like, it went from 3 people to like 5 people to 6 people. And then you decide to switch to a server. And then it becomes, it's like a private group. But over time, people keep adding on depending on the game, right? It's like, oh, I want to play this, but we're 1 man short. So they invited someone. Yeah, it's one of those. So I'm hanging out with, it's more like a private group of friends, but it kind of grew. And there were people that I don't really know, but it's still private. You know what I mean? It's like a kind of invite only, but whatever. And we were just chilling. And I remember this. It was me, this one guy, and another person. And we're just chilling together. We're in a call and we're like, you know what? Let's watch movies together. This was before I became like Michi. So I was like, I had more free time on my hands. So I'm like, let's watch a movie together. So we started watching a movie. It was a pretty alright movie. Okay? And then after the movie ends, for absolutely no reason, and keep in mind at this point, we've been spending time for at least 3 hours. We've been hanging out for 3 to 4 hours. I thought we're cool. We're just like vibing. I don't need to know you. You don't need to know me. All we need to know is we have a good time. Out of nowhere, this guy starts talking about his ex. Now, I have free time and I'm here for you. I might not know you, but I'm here for you. So he starts talking about his ex and about how his ex left him and that he's like trying to move on, yada, 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 but he can't find the right person. And I'm like, it's okay, man. You'll get there eventually, you know? And I'm like, it's all right, man. I get it. He's like, it's really hard to find it's really hard to find someone nowadays. I'm like, I get you. And he's like, you know, and it's just really difficult because like with my ex, like I love her, but she was super possessive and blah, blah. And I'm like, I get you, man. It is hard. You know, some people like that possessiveness, but sometimes it gets too much, right? And you gotta be your own man. He's like, exactly. So we had that vibe. The important part of the story is the vibe was like, I am kind of like an agreeing with you because basically his ex was, from his story, is not the best person. Like she's very possessive and very like up his face, you know what I mean? So he's like, yeah, we had like ups and downs. And I'm like, I get that, man. I get that. Like, it must be difficult. And he's like, I know, and I still love her, you know? Like, I like the fact that she wants to hang out with me, but sometimes it's really difficult when I want to hang out with people and she is mad. And I'm like, I get that. That's valid, bro. That's valid. So we start talking about this for at least an hour. And I'm just telling him that his feelings are valid and that he's not crazy, etc., etc. Out of nowhere. Right out of nowhere. He's like, it's really hard to find a woman nowadays that's like, you know, it's just because I have a type. I'm like, yeah, nothing wrong with having a type, bro. He's like, I know, but it's like, it's really hard to just find the right person, you know? And I'm like, I get that. Listen, man, there's like so many people in the world, you know? You're gonna find somebody. You don't gotta rush it. You don't gotta rush love type shit. You know, I'm not trying to be a fucking love guru. I'm like, you don't gotta fucking rush that. One day, you'll find the right guy. Then, another important part of the story is we joke. We joke a lot, okay? During our conversations, and in general, even outside of the conversation with him, it's a private friend group. And I'm gonna be honest, chat, you know, everyone has that one friend group that if the conversations leak, y'all are cooked, okay? Like,
DM
it's that.
again real quick.
We all have that one group chat that is just not... It's fine because it's private. You know, it's one of those things that are like, you joke, right? Like, the jokes you make are not jokes you should say in the public, but jokes that are okay in the friend group, right? So it's one of those. And every now and then, I like to joke about shit too. People joke about shit. We joke about anything. Nothing insane. Like, it's not like, oh my god, it's super bad. Nah, it's just stuff like, man, you, a man, trying to tell me what to do? God, you know, it's one of those, right? So keep in mind, that's also the vibe. It's like a private friend group thing, and I'm hyping this guy up. So it's been a build-up. So you have more context, right? The whole time I'm like, you're valid, bro. You're valid. Ugh, man, I get that, bro. I get that. So it's just one of those. After like an hour of just him venting, he starts talking about the fact that he can't find a woman his type. And I'm like, I get that. You know, you'll find someone. Don't worry. And then he starts talking about what kind of woman is his type. Now, at this point, I thought we're just joshing. You know, we're just joking about, right? Like, this is not like a dead-ass serious conversation. We're just having fun talking about shit. And he's like, yeah, you know, I'm a pretty strong guy. I'm a pretty strong guy. You know, like, I know I can be aggressive sometimes, but I protect my women. And I'm like, dude, that's good. You know, a lot of people are into that, right? He's like, yeah, like if anyone talks shit about my woman, I'll beat the shit out of them. I'll beat the shit. I'm like, yeah, that's you, yo, man. I think, bro, yeah, whatever. And then he goes, I think, you know, I just want simple things, right? I just want a woman that loves me. And I'm like, yeah, me too, man. And he goes, you know, like after hard days of work, I want her to be at home. I'm like, yeah, okay. And I'm like, yeah, bro. Like, keep in mind, I thought we were just joshing. You know, we josh, right? And what he's saying, listen, there's no bad, like being a housewife is not a bad thing. If the woman actually wants to do that. You know what I mean? Like, forcing her to do that is probably, it's the bad thing. But if let's say a woman is like, oh, I kind of want to be a housewife, then go for it. I think there's a beauty in, like, it's hard. Taking care of a house is fucking difficult. You know, so all respect's on you. So I'm like, yeah, I get that. Maybe you'll find that, right? Like someone that actually wants to be a housewife, and then boom, bing bang bomb, it'll work. And then he takes it a step further. It literally feels like he keeps taking it a step further. And the more he does, the more I think he's joking. Now, this is the hard part. The whole time he's like, yeah, I just want to come home to a warm meal and a beautiful wife. And I'm like, yeah, bro. Listen, man. Some girls can do that. Some girls like to do that. Yeah, well, I get it, you know. If I come home to a beautiful woman, I'd be happy too. Yeah, right. And then he takes it a step further. He goes, I don't think women should work. He just full sends it. Just full sends it. And I thought we were joking. Very important to the story. I thought we're fucking joking. He's like, I don't think women should work, man. Men should be the one that work. Men should go out there and work. Get the money. Get the bag. Women should stay at home. Am I right, Michi? Now, my dumbass thought he's joking. So I said, hell yeah, brother. And then I thought we're just gonna laugh. And I'm like, nah, but in all seriousness, no, right? That's how the conversation goes. No, he goes, finally, a woman that understands. And that's when it dawned on me. Then that it dawned on me. Keep in mind, I know, but Michi, you're enabling. Chat, this is a private group chat, okay? We joke. We joke all the time. Like, there are times where I'm like, man, like, there's all guys. And I'm like, bro, men suck. And they're like, yeah, bro, all men want is one thing. Like, we just say shit. It's like a private group chat. We joke about shit. I thought this was a joke. I thought this was a fucking joke. And he's like, finally, a woman that understands. And I'm like, bro, wait, what do you mean? Wait, whoa. What do you mean? Wait. We're joking. We're joking. And he's like, no. No, like, I'm serious, like, bro. And then he starts talking about, basically, he just starts saying shit. He just starts saying so many shit. And that's when I realized, chat, he wasn't he wasn't being like, I'm sexist / J. He was serious. He was serious. And I want you to know, at this point, it wasn't just me and him. It was me, him, and another person. And the other person's also a woman.
Cheer 300, did he know your cooking skills might have cut the whole conversation short?
No, that was the fun part, right? He's on a call with 2 women. So this other person, that's why I thought it's a joke, you know? That's also why I thought it was a joke. If it's a one-on-one, I wouldn't have assumed it was a joke. But keep in mind, not only are we in a server with mostly women, we are in a call where there are 2 women and this one dude. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't think it wouldn't be a joke. Like, there's no way you say that and you mean it, you know? Like, who the fuck has the balls
Michi,
to do that?
that was the point where you should have run.
Well, I thought we were joking. I thought we were joking. And then I'm just sitting there. And I'm like, shit, this guy thinks I'm a sexist too.
I understand him in my old days on the pirate ship that was normal good old times rare.
Well, that's when it dawned on me. Bro thinks I'm also a sexist.
You thought he was for J, but he was SRS mode.
I thought he was /J, man. And then the whole conversation, I was just so speechless. I was so like shocked because keep in mind, chat, all right? We are a very hyper-specific friend group, you know? Like, there are friend groups where you're like, you can joke about it because, well, you get it, right? Like, when I am talking with my friends, like with Ollie, for example, I'm like talking with Ollie, and then I go like, damn, man, but being bisexual, he's wrong. I can say that because I'm bisexual. It's like a joke. Like, it's clearly a fucking joke. You know what I mean? So it's like, and then we laugh and then we move on. Like, it's a private conversation. I'm not fucking pointing and telling anyone to actually do it. So he is in a call with 2 women. 2 working women, by the way. The other person in this call, the other woman in this call, makes a shit ton of money. That's another aspect. So now you understand why I think it was a joke, right? Imagine you are in a call with a highly successful businesswoman that makes like 10 times more than you, right? 10 times more than this dude, and this dude decides to fucking say some sexist shit about how he believes women shouldn't work. You would think he's joking. You know what I mean? I thought he was joking, and then he wasn't joking. And now he thinks that I agree, and he thinks I'm a sexist, and I'm sitting here, and thank God the other woman is my close friend. So she DMs me. Hello? Okay, Ren. Chat, stand back now. Stand back. Be gone. You disgust me. But I was like sitting there, and I messaged my friend. I'm like, girl, you hearing this shit? I was like, damn, Sonic, you hear this shit? And my friend's like, ha, yeah. Is he serious? I thought we were joking. And I was like, me too, bro. I thought we were just, joking. I thought we were just like pretending to joke about being sexist. I didn't think he was actually sexist. And then he starts going off. Like, I was speechless. I couldn't say anything because now what am I gonna do, right? We're in a call together. So I didn't say anything. And bro just kept going. He just kept talking and talking. He's like, women are weak. I don't even know what he said, bro. I don't even know what he said next. It was just a lot of fucking random, like, men better than women type shit. But it's really ironic because this guy, like, I don't think anyone is better than anyone. I don't think it's a gender thing. I think it's like, if you work on yourself enough, you will be good for yourself. And that's period. That's all you need to do, right? You don't gotta compare yourself to nobody. So he just keeps going and going. And keep in mind, we were in a call. I mean, at that time, I was jobless, so I can't say shit. But we were in a call, and this other lady, like this female friend of ours, is really successful and really well off. And so he just talks and talks. I was like, yeah, women, you know, they just gotta sit there and look pretty. That's all I'm saying, you know what I mean? Michi, you get it. Like, they just gotta sit there and look pretty. We don't need them to talk. And I'm just like, hello, don't lump me into this. And he's just like, you know what I mean, Michi? And I'm like, brother, you ain't getting a hell yeah from me no more. It ain't funny no more, man. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, yo, don't lump me in. Don't drag me. It literally feels like he's drowning. And then he's holding me by the fucking cankles, right? And he's dragging me down with him. And I wasn't even doing nothing. Like, I wasn't doing... I'm not a willing participant in this conversation. Okay, I've disconnected from the call. I'm like drowning with him. I'm like, yo, man, chill. Chill, bro, chill. He's like, no, you get me, Michi. You get me. Like, women are pretty. They just... Women... blah, 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 blah.
300-man Michi really is one of the guys.
You know what else? Is something else that happened that made me go, like, super confused? At one point, let's just say this female's friend's name is like, I don't know, Jane. Let's say her name is Jane. He would say some random misogynistic shit and he goes, no offense, Jane. Brother, what about me? What do you mean no offense? I'm a woman too. So he's like, you know, I think about women. No offense, Jane. You know, this is just my opinion. No offense, Jane. How about me, brother? But hello? Me, like, God, my testosterone is just filling the room. I was so confused.
And giggle until someone giggles and she types sheet.
It shits and giggles until someone giggles and shits.
Another tale of bro code Michi.
No, I swear, like, I don't even know what I took as more offensive, okay?
Nah, maximum offense to you.
I don't know what was worse, chat. I don't know. I think about that till this day.
A bit or two about flags, but dude was raising red flags as an Olympic sport.
Yeah, well...
Well, in your own words, you're a simple man, not a simple woman.
Nah, chat, don't... Not only... I don't even know what to be like, damn, fuck you. I don't know what to fuck you for. Like, do I go, fuck you? You're an actual misogynistic person. Or do I go, brother, you just said some offensive shit about women, right? But you apologized to the other woman. I am here. He didn't even go like, sorry, Jane. Sorry, Michi. No offense. Like, he didn't... You got 2 girls in this call. Damn, chat. My voice changer must have been off. That's why. That's the reason I knew it. And in that call, I was too comfortable. I forgot to turn on my voice changer, so he thought I was a dude. Now, I was so fucking offended. I remembered, like... So, I was DMing. This is a very normal thing, by the way. I would DM... I would DM Jane as he's yapping, because bro was yapping. He was going through a yap fest, right? And we're DMing, and Jane was talking about, like, dude, I can't believe he just said that. Like, he literally just said women should women should stay in the kitchen, but he means it. Like, I can't believe he said that. And I'm just replying, why is he saying no offense to you, but not no offense to me? And then Jane would be like, Lamau, bro, did you just hear what he said? And I'm like, why did he say no offense to you, but not to me? Girl? Question, girl? Hello? Hello, please? I'm a woman too. So I was like, well, it's a fun time, man. Because you agreed to him previously, yeah, at that moment where I was quiet, bro just said some crazy random shit. And every now and then he goes, no offense, Jane, but you get me, Michi. Now he thinks, nah, bro. Nah, he just thought that I thought we're joking. No, we're joking. No, bro. Now he thinks, damn, what? What am I supposed to say? I'm like, yeah, I believe that. Nah, I don't believe anything you say. He was like, I can't cook. The fuck? So it was like, yeah, women should stay in the kitchen, right, Michi? And then I would just sit there. I didn't even say anything. And then he laughs. This is the conversation. I'm not kidding, right? POV, I'm that guy. I'm like, dude, I think women should belong in the kitchen, right, Michi? Ah, and I believe women. And I believe... You didn't even give me a chance to say nothing. I can't say anything, chat. So, yeah. And that happened because I was joking. Because you know when I'm like making jokes and shit, I'm like, damn, chat. Instead of taking accountability for my actions, I am going to blame other people. And instead of actually reflecting on myself and improving as an individual, I am going to point my finger at somebody else and not improve at all. Ha! That's what I'm gonna do because I'm smart. Like, I say shit like that. It's clearly a joke. I basically did that to this guy And he took me seriously. He took me full on straight face seriously and just went, I knew it. I'm not the only sexist one here. And I'm like, wait. Whoa. We were joking. I mean, that's narcissism at its finest, bro. No, maybe.
Michi should be kept as far away from any kitchen as possible. Michi in the kitchen is a health hazard.
I literally went, wait. Chat, I love pretending, right? Like, I love lying. I love joking around. You know what I mean? Like, especially if it's like private friend group, I'm gonna have my like guard down. If it's on stream, I try to be as clear as possible that I'm joking. You know, every time I make a joke, I go, I'm joking, chat, I'm joking, right? But if it's like a private call, you don't do that with your friends or like people that you think are friends because it's a private conversation. You're going to assume that people in your friend group who is talking to you and another woman isn't going to be like, you know, sexist towards women, right? That's like the most normal. If it's such as that, if you are in a call with a successful rich lady, you're not gonna say some shit, right? You would assume that you're joking when you say, I don't think women should work. You would assume he was like making a joke. So I thought he was making a joke. Apparently not, chat. And then you know how the conversation ended? Because I was like, I wanted to say something, and I did. I ended up calling him out because he ended up walking into worse territory.
It's probably better that you played along until the guy showed his hand. Now you know what kind of person he is. Also, I agree with her. Is your successful lady friend single?
Oh my god, it got worse, chat. I'm not gonna tell you the conversation, right? Because I don't want to start no controversy here. But he started like trickling down to racist territory, chat. That's all I can say. And you know what's funnier? He started saying some racist shit. Like, well, it wasn't racist, but it's like slowly trickling. You know, it's like a slow, but like I know where this conversation's gonna lead. It's not there yet, but I know where it's facing. And I'm just gonna cut you off there, bud. You know? So I'm like, let me just stop you there, right? So that's when I'm like, hey man, hey bro, hey, let's not do that, hey, let's slow down. And he starts saying some crazy shit. It just a little, you know, just a little sprinkle of racism. Ooh, he went up like we're just having lunch. He took out a salad with just a little drizzle of racism, you know, a little squirt. And I was like, oh, okay, let's slow down. So that's when I was like, at that point, I actually said something. I was like, listen, man, I don't think that's I don't know about that one. And he's like, nah. And he was trying to like explain his take. And I was like sitting there and I'm like, nah, man, I don't think it's right. Like, that's when it's clear that I am not matching his energy anymore. And I was about to be like, you know, with everything you just said, I'm gonna be real. I thought we're joking. Like, I didn't think we're serious. And then he just left the call.
Let this be a lesson to you. Oh, you gotta vibe check your friends when there's something questionable because they might not be joking. He was trying to be himself and you shot him down, SMH.
And here's the thing, right, chat? I want you to know, he wasn't my friend. This guy wasn't my friend. He was my friend's friend. Like, he was the +1 we invited a while ago. So I don't know this dude. I'm just trying to like be friendly, you know? But I don't actually know him. But the vibes, the vibe of the friend group is we are very, we joke a lot.
300 call this a hunch, but I think I figured out why he was newly single.
Yeah, the moment he starts talking, I'm like, I don't think your ex-girlfriend broke up with you because she was too possessive of you. That doesn't make sense now. Now it's the puzzle pieces are coming together. I fear teams that the puzzle pieces are all connecting in my little noggin. But you know, am I gonna say that? Not yet. I was about to call him out about everything because I was like, I forgot what he said. Well, actually, I remembered, but I can't say it on stream because at that time it was like already a big controversy. He just basically talked about this drama that was going on. The drama was kind of like, hey, listen, man, like it's kind of like racist. So he was like siding with the more racist side of the drama take. And I was like, listen, man, I think you should shut the fuck up. I was like, listen, I think you should keep your opinion to yourself for this one, because I think you've done enough, bro. You've done enough. And he's like, nah, Michi, come on, man. I'm like, don't come on me, man. Listen, I don't know. I don't know about that one, dude. And And then he's like, ah, whatever. You guys are buzzkills. And then he just leaves the call. So until today, I don't know. Like, I've never spoken to him again. I don't know if he thinks I'm a sexist. It's kind of in the back of my mind.
Allowed to throw a chair to someone's face 3 times a year. That do deserve one.
I'm gonna be real. Until today, I still think about like that whole conversation. The fact that he never said no offense, Michi, when talking about how women should not really go out and work and shit. Like, as if I'm also not a woman. I also think about the fact that he left the call before I could actually point out that I did not agree with his sexist takes.
Pro tip if you feel like you should say no offense after every sentence you shouldn't be saying.
Yeah, it's one of those things that I'm like, I still think about it. Chat, do you think he still thinks I'm a sexist? Be honest. Until today, I think maybe he thinks like, damn, I found this girl who agreed with my takes. Shit, I accidentally enabled the dude. Yeah, at one point he tried messaging me again. Like, after a couple of days after that, he tried messaging me. But I don't know, like, I never responded, and it was just that moment. Like, I was busy, I didn't see the message, and then it's been a week, and then I just forgot to respond. So I just never did. It's just weird. It's so awkward. I still think till this day about him. He has done some very interesting shit. I told a lot of people after that, though. The day after, we were, like, hanging out. There were, like, 11 people or something. There was a bunch of people in the call. And then I was like, hey, guys, I want to talk to you about something kind of serious. And they're like, what? And I'm like, you know, like, so the person that invited that guy was in that call. And I was like, hey, you know that guy you invited? And they're like, yeah, what about him? And I told them the conversation. And they're like, oh, all right. And I'm like, yeah, no, and then even they were like, no, Michi, like, he's just joking. He does that. He just, like, he jokes around. He takes things too seriously. It's a joke. And I'm like, no, I also thought it was a joke. Like, you gotta understand, this friend group is we joke. Everything we say is a joke, right? It's like dark humor. It's only funny because you know we're not like serious. Like, the beauty about having that friend group that you make dark humor to is you know that none of us are serious about it. And, like, we're in a position where we can make a joke about it. So it was like, no one took it seriously. And I was like, I thought he wasn't serious too, but he was dead ass. He was 100% serious. Yep. And they were like, are you sure? And I'm like, yep, this was the conversation. And I told them the conversation. And they were like, oh, shit. He said that, huh? I'm like, yeah, he did. Unprompted, by the way. I accidentally enabled him one time, and then he just decided to open the doors to hell. Like, it wasn't me going, yeah, like, it wasn't me doing that over and over. I just went like, hell yeah, man. He's like, yeah, you agree? Well, guess what else I think? Bang, 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 bang. And I was like, yeah, you understand me? Those words haunt me every day. But I told him, like, shit, that's really fucked up. So yeah, well, he got kicked out. Like, he got kicked out, then he got upset, but whatever, not my shit to deal with, right? But he instantly got kicked out because, again, the majority of the people in this friend group are women, working women, if anything, successful working women. Power to them. So yeah, that was really fucking awkward. Until this day, I still think about him. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know if he's all right, but I hope he knows that I actually did not agree and I was just joshing. Yeah.